Here we go, figured bass number 4. Figured bass of the day, number 4. I know your Friday would not be complete without figured bass of the day. I hope that you're all okay this weekend. I don't intend to post one on Saturday or Sunday. So hopefully you'll be okay. All right, I want to talk about this one today. I will work through the full figured bass. I do want to talk about a specific thing that can happen when we're in a minor key. So here you can see there's a key signature of nothing, 0 sharps, 0 flats. That's either C major or A minor. First note is A, the last note is A. It goes 5-1 at the end, so this is A minor. Now, do you remember that there's A natural minor, which is just the key signature, and then we have A harmonic minor, which adds the 7th scale degree, so te becomes T. All right. Essentially what this means is that when we go through and we make chords within a scale, we have 2 choices for the chords that have the 7th note of the scale in it. It could either be the lowered 7th from natural minor or the raised 7th from harmonic minor. I'm just going to be very deliberate about this. I'm going to do every possibility. So we know that a note can be the root, the 3rd, or the 5th. So if G natural, te, lowered 7th, were the root of a chord, that would be GBD, which is G major, and that's a major chord built on the 7th note of the scale. If G were the 3rd of the chord, it would be EGB. That's the 5th note of the scale, but this is an E minor chord, so that's the minor 5 chord. And finally, if G were the 5th of the chord, we'd have CEG, which would be C major. C is the 3rd note of the A scale, and that would be the 3 chord, major 3 chord. If I do the exact same thing with T, which is the raised 7th scale degree from harmonic minor, G sharp, B, D. G sharp is the root of the chord. That is G sharp diminished. So this is the 7 diminished chord. Okay, so pay attention to this and this. We have major 7 and diminished 7. Major 7 is built on the lowered 7th scale degree. I'm going to call it flat 7, although here it's a G natural, but it's the lower of the 2. And this 7 diminished is on the raised 7th scale degree. I'm going to call it sharp 7, and that is just meaning the equivalent of te and T. Okay. Here I can do the 5 chord. Now from G natural to G sharp it becomes E major, major 5 chord, and finally CEG, CEG sharp, that's a C augmented chord, 3 augmented. Okay. All of these chords can be used. I will tell you that this one is extremely rare. Okay. So generally, you'd have the major 3 chord, which is from natural minor. There's the minor 5 chord and the major 5 chord from harmonic minor. Of these two, the major 5 chord is used more often. And we have the lowered 7th scale degree right here, the major 7 chord, and we have the diminished 7th scale degree. Both of these are used. Okay. We might say that this one is used more commonly, but this one has a very particular use, which actually takes place in this figured bass. So I'm going to do that as a separate video. This is just to introduce that concept, and then I'm going to do the walkthrough of the figured bass. So we have 2 shorter videos.